Well, a very good morning to you from wherever you're tuning in from, and welcome to your Sunday Premier Political Side Politics, where we review the week's top governance and political developments and look into the crystal ball in a bid to anticipate how those developments will play out going forward. I'm Jesse Rogers. Feel free to chime in the conversation at KTN News KE, at the Jesse Rogers, where we will be sampling your valued views as we continue with the show. I'm not alone. My colleague Grace Nganga is joining me from our other studios to bring us up to speed with the political highlights of the week that was, and equally a breakdown of what to expect in the coming week. Grace, good morning. Over to you.
Good morning to you, Jesse, trusting that you're well. Well, it has been quite an interesting week. President William Ruto revealed the second batch of his cabinet, only that this time it is not a Kenya Kwanza cabinet, but rather he incorporated some of the opposition, including the ODM party to be specific, where he gave them force laws to join his cabinet, including that of Treasury and that of Energy. Very interesting there, Jesse. So many questions have come out as to why ODM had to be part of it. But yesterday, while in Siaya, ODM leader Raila Odinga said that President William Ruto reached out to him and asked him to front some of his members to join his cabinet, and ODM leader Raila Odinga has gone forth to say that he's given them their blessings and he has let them go. Aside from that, Jesse, when the ODM joined the Kenya Kwanza government, questions are now rising on who the opposition is. We've had the Gen Z saying that, you know what, we're the new sheriffs in town and we're going to take over as the opposition. But of course, it's very interesting because now we are asking, how are they going to be represented in parliament, because they have no member that is representing them in parliament. But we've seen the likes of Mumia's East Member of Parliament, Peter Salasia, saying that he's going to be their voice in Parliament and he's going to take over as the opposition. We've also seen Embakasi East Member of Parliament, Babu Owino, also saying that he wants to take over as the opposition. We've also seen the likes of Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka also saying that the opposition is intact, just to ensure that they keep the government in check. Very interesting, Jesse, a conversation that I'm eagerly waiting to see you take up with your panelists. Apart from that, there are also questions on the future of the Azimio. Is it in limbo? Is it going to follow the likes of NASA and CORD, where they broke just a few years after after the election? Is that what we are seeing it happening also this year when it comes to the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition? We have seen the likes of NARC Kenya, which is under Martha Karua, saying that they do not want to be party or to the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition and they want out. We are not yet sure of what other parties are going to say about that, including KANU, including Jubilee Party, DAP Kenya, Wiper Party, along other affiliated parties of the Azimio One Kenya coalition. We don't know whether they're going to be intact, but what we've seen is the likes of NARC Kenya. They want out from that. Basically, Jesse, that was what has happening throughout the week, but also the week to come, we're also anticipating quite a lot, including the AUC position of ODM leader Raila Odinga. Remember, yesterday he signed his papers, and Kenya is expected to forward the name of ODM leader Raila Odinga tomorrow for the AUC position. Remember, Odinga is eyeing to take over, or rather to succeed Chad's Mausa Faki from that AUC chairmanship position. We're going to see how that unfolds as well. And also our eyes are going to be on Parliament, as we expect the vetting of the cabinet nominees by President William Ruto. We just want to watch out from Parliament whether it's going to, the vetting is going to kick off this week. So of course, we're also going to be looking into that, Jesse. But when it comes to matters and formation of a government of national unity, Jesse, this week, I had an opportunity to speak with Kimilili Member of Parliament Didbas Barasa, who is very optimistic about ODM joining the Kenya Kwanza government. That you're going to see it in just a bit while the show goes on. But that's it from my end. Jesse, back to you.
Down the political diary in terms of what to expect in the coming week, as you highlighted the hits and misses of this particular week in terms of governance matters. As she hinted earlier, we will